guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are filming a Q&A while I pack for my vacation. So my family leaves for the Outer Banks in a couple of days, so I'm starting to get my life together and pack up so I am ready to go. So I popped up a little poll on my Instagram a couple days ago asking some questions that you guys would want to see while I am packing and getting my life together. So as I start the packing process, I figured that I would distract myself and answer a couple questions that you guys asked from Instagram. So first thing to start off with, I am a chronic overpacker. So my goal is to try to not do that this year, because when I'm down at the beach, I always think that maybe I'll be stuck there for 7 years. So like I pack for as if I could possibly never leave. But in actuality, all I literally wear when I'm there is bathing suits all day long. The only thing I wear differently, I wake up in the morning, I work out, and then the rest of the day I am in my bathing suit all day long, trying my best. And now with everything going on with COVID-19, my family is really not even going to be able to do anything while we are down there. So normally we would have maybe go to the lighthouse one day or go and do something, but we really can't do that this year. So there's really no need to pack a lot of nice clothing. We do a family photo shoot, so I will have to pack a dress for that. But other than that, there's really no need for me to look nice. But enough of that ranting. Let's get started. I'm going to hopefully not pack as if I'm going away for 4 months, even though it's nice to know that if we ever got stranded somewhere, I would always have enough clothes because I'm prepared. Not that I think if you're stranded somewhere, you're probably concerned about what you're wearing at that point, but I would have enough clothes. So question number 1 is, I want to get back into running now that my gyms have closed back up. What is your biggest tip? Honestly, I don't know if there's one tip that I really would think that I would recommend. I feel like the biggest thing I can say is to, if you want to run 3 miles, like if that's your goal, or if you want to run for 30 minutes, I would say that my biggest tip for that is to start very small. Like, be realistic with yourself. If you haven't ran in, I don't know, a year or so, how are you going to hop back in and run 3 miles right off the bat? If you can, good for you, but that's not the reality for a lot of people. So what I would recommend is push yourself to run as long and as far as you can, and then you can walk for the remainder of the time. So let's say you wanted to run for 30 minutes straight. You could run for as long as you can, whether that's 5 or 3 minutes long, and then you can walk for the remaining 25 minutes. So you begin to build up that endurance to be able to do that. So I would say start in small doses and understand that it is a huge process when it comes to running. Running is such a battle for a lot of people. It's definitely not ideal by any means, but I would say that's my biggest recommendation. Start very small. You have to be willing when it comes to running to push yourself. There are times still now to this day when I run that last half mile or that last mile in general is a struggle. So you have to be willing to kind of just dig deep and know that it's going to suck, but you're going to feel so good at the end of it. So you really just have to push yourself, and I think that's the best way to really see those results. Next question is, what is your favorite athletic wear company? All right, well, this is the biggest question of my life, honestly, because all I wear is athletic clothing. I get asked this a lot by a lot of different people. So honestly, I don't have one athletic wear company that I say that is my favorite of all times. I have a couple that I really tend to gravitate towards. When it comes to really, really big name brand companies, I love anything Nike. Anything Nike, for the most part, I'm a huge fan of. I am so much more of a Nike gal than an Adidas gal or anything, a Puma, anything like that. Under Armour, I am such a Nike girl to the day I die. So that has always been my go-to brand. More recently, now that I've been getting into wearing the biker shorts and different crop tops and sports bras at the gym, I really seem to gravitate towards Gymshark. So I have been an ambassador for activewear for, I want to say, a little over a year now. And this company I found, honestly, through just like Instagram scrolling. It was something that popped up. The biggest reason that I clicked with this brand is that they're a company that has a mission that I absolutely love and can stand by, and that is that a portion of every proceed goes towards a charity, and I love this. So you have 4 different charities that you're able to choose from: water, hunger, human trafficking, and mental health. I have been all about that ever since I started being an ambassador for this brand. I love that when I am spending even $70 on a pair of leggings that I can put in the back of my mind, yes, this is expensive, but a portion of this is going to a cause that is in need. So that has been a huge help for me, knowing that, okay, yeah, maybe it's too much money, but at least it's for something that is worth the money and worth the cause. So that's definitely something that I love, and that is a brand that I have gravitated towards since the moment I started being an ambassador with them. Anything that they drop, I've been absolutely in love with. So recently, activewear and Gymshark is pretty much all I've been wearing. Someone asked, how long have you been in a relationship? So I have been dating my boyfriend. His name is Timmy for 5.5 years in September. So we have been together since my junior year of high school. So I was a junior and he was a senior. So we have been dating for 5.5 years now. We have been through multiple proms together, and now both of our high school graduations, both of our college graduations, and we're still going super strong. He is probably my #1 supporter with all of this. He was the one who really pushed me to kind of do it, even though I could potentially get made fun of and it may not be something that I was super comfortable with at first, putting myself out there. He was the one who bought me this camera that I can film this on. He has been such a huge supporter. He films me a lot when I'm at the gym. So I really am super grateful for him and the relationship that we have, because I don't know if I would be who I am today if it wasn't for him. So super grateful for him. The next question that someone asked is, why did you start putting fitness content on social media, and was I nervous? Oh my god, yes, I was so nervous. Starting a fitness page in general has been something that I have been wanting to do for, no joke, probably 2 years now. It's something that I've always been talking about. I've always made jokes about it, like, oh, maybe I'll just start a fitness channel, maybe I'll start a fitness page, and I've always made jokes about it, and anyone who knows me would say that, but I never really took it seriously because I was so paranoid that I would be made fun of, or that no one would like it, or that friends that I have would like stop wanting to follow me, or things like that. It's such a rewarding experience when you get a text message or a message on Instagram or a comment on your YouTube video that someone tried out your workout, or that they've been following you and they love your channel and that I've been really inspirational to them. Like, that's why I did it. This is something that is such a part of my life. It's something that I really do every single day. What you see is what you get with me. Like, I really do wake up early every single day and go to the gym. I really do eat healthy majority of the time, but I'm very, like, this is just who I am. This is my life. And so I know that this can be something that a lot of people struggle with. A lot of people struggle with their fitness journey, struggle with getting started. And I hope that if I can be even like the sliver of motivation for someone to be like, wow, I want to try out that workout, that looks great, or like, this girl is just really relatable. That has been my goal this whole time. I've tried to be 1000% myself, no matter what that means. I've tried to be just very transparent about that. And so I started like posting fitness content onto my page and onto YouTube, because it's truly something that isn't just like a fad for me. Like, this is my lifestyle. It's something that I want to do for the rest of my life. So it really resonates with me, and I really want to help other people as well. Question is, what is your dream job? So a dream job would truly be to open up my own gym or my own fitness facility and do something with that. So I have literally zero business experience, so that's something to keep in mind with all of this. But I think that a huge aspect to owning a small little gym or fitness place is getting a lot of clients. And right now I'm still super young, and I also have zero money to get started with any of that. But I have my group exercise instructor certification, and I am studying to get my personal training certification. So once I build a clientele, I feel like hopefully one day I'll just be able to make that jump and start up my own little place. That is my ultimate goal. I would love to have a place that is mine. I would love to just work for myself and feel like what I do every day matters. Something like that, where every single thing you do every day just is so awesome. So my dream goal, honestly, is just to open up a little fitness place with a little gym where I can personal train people and do group exercise classes for the rest of my life. I think that would be the most amazing job that I could possibly have, and I really do think it's an attainable goal as well. Question someone asked is, how do you plan your workout sessions? So there's not really a method to the madness. I'm going through my bathing suits right now, so you're gonna see me like throw a lot of things to the side. If I'm throwing it to the side, like, this bathing suit is adorable and I love it, but I've had it since probably the 8th grade and I should get rid of it anyway. Super cute, but I'm not gonna wear it down at the beach, and I know that, so it's just not coming with me. I have so many, so I have to pick and choose, okay? I just have to. So I plan my workout sessions, honestly, I always plan it out beforehand, because if I just went in and I had no idea what I was doing, I would be so stressed out while I'm there. Truly, I love going in and having a plan, knowing exactly what I'm going to be doing, in order to start all of my workouts with really dynamic movements. So you will always see me doing squats and deadlifts and things like that at the beginning of a workout session. I will never save that for the end of a session, and here's why. When you do something like that at the beginning of the session, it obviously takes a lot of your energy. It's a very powerful movement. It recruits tons and tons of different muscles. So you need as much energy for that as humanly possible. When you deadlift, you're working almost every muscle in your legs, your lower back, your arms, so many different muscles. So when I say that for the end of my workout session, when I'm already exhausted, if you need to bang that out in the very beginning when you have all of your energy left. So that is how I plan my workouts. I save my big dynamic movements for the very beginning of my sessions, and then I save more of the isolation exercises for the end. More of the things like the hamstring curls, the leg extensions, calf raises, things like that, that are single leg motions, where if I am feeling tired at the end of my workout, that's okay, because I'm isolating muscles at that point. I'm not working my entire legs or my entire body. I'm just working little muscles here and there. So that, as far as what I do at the gym, I pretty much have been starting every single workout session with a little bit of cardio on the Stairmaster, because luckily my Stairmaster has been open every single day I've been in there, so I've been taking full advantage of it because I've been missing it since I've been in quarantine. So I've been starting off with anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes on the Stairmaster. The past couple days I've done a full 30 minutes on the Stairmaster, and let me tell you, it's pretty brutal, but we have been doing it. And then I head into my lift, and then depending on how much time I have at the end, but also how much I did on the Stairmaster in the beginning, I'll do a little bit at the end. So if I did a full 30 in the beginning, I'm not doing any more cardio. However, if I only got in 10 or 15 minutes, then I'll finish it out, so I do 30 minutes of cardio a day. So the next question that I was asked is, what did you go to college for? So I was an exercise science and health promotion major, and I had a concentration in sports science. In the future, I will be getting a job in a corporate fitness business. So I will be at a site where I will be working with clients and members of doing personal training and group exercise classes, planning different health and wellness events for those members, things like that. So I will be doing a lot of that stuff. So would you want to train clients one-on-one? Yes, 1000%. That is one of my biggest goals of my life, is to train clients one-on-one. The biggest issue with that right now is I'm not a certified personal trainer through any organization. And I do not believe that someone who is not a certified personal trainer should be training people one-on-one. Of course it happens, and of course you can still know your stuff if you don't have a certification. I think that I would probably be fine to start taking on clients right now at this current moment and train them one-on-one. But I want to give, if they're paying me especially, I want to give my clients the best of the best. And I feel like if I don't have a certification to back that up, I can't say that I'm doing that. So I definitely just wanted to wait until I got a certification. So I'm studying to get my certification through ACSM, American College of Sports Medicine. It's who I have my group exercise certification with. That is who I will be getting my certification with whenever that time comes. I had plans of getting it way back in March, before all of this started, and obviously we couldn't go to in-person testing, so that was unable to happen. However, one day it will, and it will be worth the wait. But then whenever that does, yes, I would love to train clients one-on-one. It is definitely something that I'm looking forward to when that time can come. Next question is, how do you battle the mental aspect to working out and staying in shape? This is honestly such a good question, because I think it's something that no one wants to talk about. I struggle with this a lot more than I probably would like to admit that I do. For the longest time, I've gotten so much better at it, but I used to beat myself up so much if I couldn't get a workout in. Like, if for some reason I was doing something or I was busy that day and I couldn't get a workout in, it was like the end of the world to me. I would feel so disgusted with myself, so bloated, so repulsive the rest of the day. I would be mad. I would be angry the fact that I couldn't just suck it up and get a workout in. And I think that this is so important to talk about, because our mind plays games on us. Like, it truly does. If you skip a workout for a day or two, you are not going to gain weight back. Like, I cannot emphasize that enough. You're not. Like, you are not going to lose all of your progress by a couple days or even a week of not working out, or a couple days of eating unhealthy, or letting yourself enjoy life and enjoy food. When I'm going to be away on vacation, I am not going to be stressed about what I am eating. I am going to work out as much as I can on vacation, but if for some reason I am tired and I don't want to wake up early to work out, I'm just not going to. And that's so important, and I think that's such a long process for people to get through. You have to understand that if you have been doing the same habits for years and years, and unhealthy habits, and not working out, your body is not going to change overnight. Like, I think it's so easy to convince ourselves that we put on 15 pounds and that we look overweight and that we're so unhealthy. Our mind plays so many games with us, and then I promise you, if you were to actually step on that scale, you would probably see no difference in the number. For me personally, working out and being active and living a healthy lifestyle helps me out mentally so much more than I can even put into words. It's just something that if I did not have the gym or exercise, I would be in such a bad place mentally. Not because of how I looked, it makes me feel great. It's such a stress reliever to me, and that is why I do it. If I can give any piece of advice to anyone who's watching this, is don't let your brain play tricks on you. It's so easy to let that happen. It's so easy to convince yourself, oh my god, I ate ice cream last night, I have to run that extra 30 minutes this morning or I'm going to be fat today. Like, don't do it. Just don't do it. Please know that this is a lifestyle. You're going to have setbacks, and that's okay. You're going to have weeks where you feel great and strong and powerful, and then you're going to have weeks where you feel tired and you barely are having motivation to get to the gym, and that's part of the journey, and you just have to accept it and not get so hard on yourself. Your brain is going to want to tell you to quit, tell you you're not good enough, tell you you're not working hard enough, and I promise you that is not the case. Just try to remind myself that this is a process. It's going to be very difficult at times, but we just need to stay confident and stay positive, and we'll be so much happier in the long run with how we feel inside, because that is way, way more important than how we look on the outside. Next question is, what is my favorite thing to do on an off day? So as far as like a rest day goes, one of my favorite things to do on a rest day is I am so bad at relaxing. So that's the first thing. I'm the type of person that I can't sleep in. Me sleeping in is like meeting until like 7:30, and then I'm up and ready to attack the day. So on a rest day, I like to just kind of relax. I mean, I love to hang out with Timmy as much as possible when we're on a rest day and we're able to do that. So maybe we will go still to a park and go for a nice casual walk. Not like a walk to burn calories, get a workout in for the day. Just like a let's enjoy being together outdoors in the beautiful weather type of walk. And that's one of my favorite things to do. I love hiking. For me, that's not an activity. That's not to cross out it being a rest day or an off day. That is just something that like I love doing. I also love going on like little trips and doing little things, like going to the beach for a day, or honestly even just laying around watching TV. Right now during the summer, I love just laying by my pool in the sun all day long, being able to hop in my pool when I got hot, being able to eat a popsicle with my family and enjoy the day. Like, that is truly just one of my favorite ways to spend the day when I have nothing else going on. And my last question that I'm going to go through today, because then I actually really have to focus on packing because I am pretty bad at doing two things at once apparently, is what are my current fitness goals? So when I head back into the gym, I had one primary goal, and that was to build strength and to define the muscles that I already had on my body. So during quarantine, obviously a lot of what I was doing was interval workouts and circuit workouts and a lot of running, because running outside was pretty much the only form of cardio that I had. So when I head back into the gym, I told myself I was going to try to minimize the amount of cardio that I was doing while still being able to do some every day because I just enjoy it, and also focus on strength and building the muscles that I already have. That is why I have the current workout split that I have. So just to run through that really quick, I have 4 days that I've been back at the gym for these past 2 weeks. I have day 1, which is chest, biceps, and triceps. Day 2, which is all lower body, back of the leg work, so glutes, hamstrings, things like that. Middle of the weekday, which typically ends up being a Wednesday, I have been doing a lot of cardio or HIIT training by myself, because I do still like to incorporate that. I do still like cardio, and now that I'm not doing it all the time, I have enjoyed it more. So I will do more of a cardio and core focused day that middle of the weekday. Day 3 at the gym, I am going to do my shoulders and my back, which I just did in my last YouTube video, so if you haven't checked that out, make sure you do. And day 4 is my last day of the week. It's typically Friday, and it is all lower body. So it is every muscle in your legs, my quads, my hamstrings, my calves, my glutes, everything gets worked on that 4th day that I am at the gym. Again, is very up in the air. I, in my perfect situation, would work out one of the 2 weekend days. Typically that's Saturday, whether that's just get up, go for a quick run or a quick walk, something like that, just to get a little bit of movement going. And then Sunday is a true rest day. I do not do anything on Sunday, not even a little run, nothing. Maybe we'll go for that casual walk in the park, but not as a workout, just as a let's enjoy each other's company and be outside, not to get an exercise in that day. That is when I truly do nothing and let my body rest and recover. Being back at the gym the past couple weeks, I have taken both my weekend days off because my body is so sore and recovering. So I'm not going to kill myself to push myself to get back into my workouts, because I would rather take my 48 hours of my weekend to rest and let my body recover so I can push myself even more the next week than to work out on Saturday and not give myself enough time to feel strong enough to get back to the gym on Monday. Alright, so that wraps up our video for today. I hope you guys enjoy these questions. Please make sure you go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. It really supports my channel. Make sure that you subscribe so you never miss another video that I post. If you haven't already, please check me out on my Instagram. I post a lot of other fitness and health content on there, and a lot of different workouts throughout the week, or things that I've been doing at the gym that you guys can try out on your own. And I'm going to go finally finish packing for vacation. I will catch you guys here next time.